So it's been some time since the Juan Soto signing, him being a New York Met. Congratulations to him, by the way. Now, we were live streaming over here on the shift. It was a good one. It was fun. We just talked baseball. But I was probably 4 minutes into the live and the news broke. I got a text on my phone. A notification on my phone from Jeff Passan. Juan Soto to the New York Mets. 15 years, 765. I was upset. I still am. I'm still upset about it. But I've also been given time to sit back, to relax, to talk it out with my therapist. That's not a joke. I had therapy this morning. We talked it out. It's pretty wild. You're paying an hour for to talk to a shrink, and I was talking Juan Soto. I was talking about another man who just made millions of dollars. I spent my time talking about him, who just had a record-breaking contract. I spent my time talking about him with my freaking therapist. So that's what happened this morning. True story. What do the Yankees do now? I'm not going to sit here and say, Juan Soto stinks now because he's not a Yankee. Juan Soto does not stink. He's a top 3 offensive player in Major League Baseball. He is. Defense, not so good. On the bases, not so good. Some people are calling it a blessing in disguise. I disagree. I think he's almost irreplaceable. Truly is, at least up there at the plate. But the Yankees now have no choice but to replace him. So what do they do next? According to Baseball Reference, his BR WAR is 7.9. So you have to replace that 7.9. There are guys out there that Yankee fans don't want, like an Anthony Santander. Hit 44 home runs last year, hit over 230, over an 800 OPS. He's no Juan Soto, not a bad bat. Left-handed bat over there at the stadium. That would be nice. Probably have another 40 home run season. We'll see, though. The Yankees apparently are interested in him. So we'll see. I don't like that fit for the Yankees. Pete Alonso, a guy who had a down year last year, an OPS under 800. You could put him over there at first base, but he's not the best first baseman in the world, but he does know how to play the position. Is he the answer for the Yankees? Probably not. I don't think so. Alex Bregman over there at third base. Now, people don't want him simply because he was a Houston Astro, and I think that's a little silly. If the kid's a good ball player, he's a good ball player, and he is a pretty solid ball player. Hit 260 last year, 26 home runs, almost 80 RBI. I believe his WAR was 4.1. He won a Gold Glove, 6 outs above average. Now, it depends what he's going to cost you. He turned down a contract from the Houston Astros, $156 for 6 years. So if he's going to cost you more, maybe you think about it and you're like, oh, wait a minute. We're not sure if we're going to do that deal. But he's a guy that I'm not against, and I don't think him being an Astro and him being a part of that Astro team that cheated should really influence you in acquiring him or not. Do I think we get him? Probably not. I actually think he's going to end up with the Mets. The Mets want him. According to Andy Martino, Mets want him and Corbin Burns. Talking about Corbin Burns, the New York Yankees apparently are in on him too. However, they're worried that he favors playing on the West Coast. So there's that. So with that being said, you go get Corbin Burns maybe, but probably not. He's going to go play for the Giants or the Dodgers at this point. So hey, Max Fried, who you met with, you had great meetings with him. I believe the first meeting lasted 90 minutes. He wanted a second one. Don't know if the second one happened, but he wanted a second one. We'll see what happens after that. He'll probably get over $200 million over the course of his contract. Is he worth that? Very good pitcher, a very solid, a great number 2, could be a number 1. I like Max Fried. I do, but is he worth the money? We'll see. Christian Walker, first baseman, Gold Glover. On the wrong side of 30, though. Right? Mid-30, I believe he's 33 years old. Gold Glover, though. He could pop you 30 home runs in a year. He's done that in years past. Hit 26 last year. Same OPS plus, or I believe 1 point under Pete Alonso's OPS plus. So he had a solid offensive year. Gold Glove first baseman. If he's going to cost you a multi-year deal, like up to 3, I would do it. If he's going to cost you more, I would walk away. Cody Bellinger's another guy. I would go get Cody Bellinger. I would. If the Yankees take on his whole contract, they don't have to really trade anything. But is that a guy that you want to be on the hook for $27 million or for $27.5 million in 2025? I don't know. He could play first base. He could play center field. I'm not sure, though, if the Yankees want to spend that $27.5 million on Cody Bellinger. I think he would be happy. The bottom line is this. Replacing Juan Soto is going to be the toughest thing that the Yankees are going to do. It's going to be the toughest thing that the Yankees are going to do this offseason. And it's almost impossible. They built their offseason around the hopes that they were going to have Juan Soto. Now they're not. Adames, a guy who they were interested in, supposedly, is off the market. He's over in San Francisco. I think we would have gotten him for sure if we knew Soto wasn't returning. But unfortunately, you don't know those things. The market is going to move regardless, and it won't wait for you. And it didn't. It did not wait for the Yankees. Losing Juan Soto is a big blow. A huge blow. They need to find a way to replace that production. And I think that's damn near impossible. It's impossible with what's out there. It is what it is. Now, defensively, he's not very good. I won't miss him out there. But offensively, I'll miss him a lot. He fit perfectly in this Yankee lineup, especially hitting in front of Aaron Judge. The perfect hitter for hitting ahead of Aaron Judge. Perfect. I'm seeing Kyle Tucker's name thrown around. We're going to have to wait another year, folks. And who knows if we're even able to get him. Who knows? I don't think I want to do this for another year. We'll see what happens. You have Aaron Judge approaching his mid-30s. Garrett Cole in his mid-30s. Both very expensive. Their time is ticking on their prime. It's a shame. It's a shame we couldn't end up with Juan Soto. But he's gone. He's a Met. What's next?